I am picking up on someone who is about to spread their wings in a very big way and feel like a bird coming out of a cage, essentially, and a freedom like you've never felt before. But I do get that you have some difficult choices that you have to make that you are struggling with, and I hope this reading will bring you some clarity. And I'm also getting that this is very bittersweet for you, even though I am picking up on the fact that you get that this is part of the reason why your soul came here to grow and why you have to do this, but this is very bittersweet. So I'm going to start with your channel messages and then we'll go into the tarot and the oracle cards. So you are only looking back as of recently, not based on anything that you are still holding on to from, a point of trauma or anything like that, but you are actually appreciating how far you've come. Okay, you're appreciating everything that you've been through, okay, because it gives you an edge that you really like about yourself that wasn't there before. And again, it's because you are appreciating these things that you have been through. It's like the way that you have healed has given you this source of like really positive source of confidence, okay? And being more self-possessed, okay? I got like view from the top. And I am also getting something about new talents here. So you've been developing new skills, new talents, and this edge also has unlocked some sort of new like technology in your DNA codes, all right? They've been activated because of this edge. And now these new talents and codes are calling in new opportunities, all right? I'm also getting someone that has like an intuition for investments and maybe even the stock market. All right. And when I was channeling my third eye, there was like so much pressure on my third eye. So your third eye is like wide open. And particularly when it comes to some sort of intuitive ability around like business and investments, okay? You're very creative in business and creative with money. All right, that's where like your creative energy is utilized in a really unique way. Okay, I'm getting that you see outcomes, like particularly around business and with money and with your third eye. Okay, so yeah, you have some sort of like special sight with this, and I'm also getting that you may be a night owl, okay? Kind of like a nocturnal creature. You get ideas at night, okay? This is kind of like your time to think without distraction. And I also get that there is something about where you're at currently, and it could be a combination of certain people and partnerships and maybe even just your current environment job wise that is holding you back, okay? That is now going to be a part of your past. It's time to move on. It's time to let the bird out of the cage. It's time for these limitations to be lifted, okay? Because I am getting something about sort of like a restriction or limitations around like resources and your finances, okay? That this is all about to be lifted. Now, you are kind of in the dark around making certain decisions. You do want this victory, it is in your heart. You are moving forward, making plans. I'm getting something about travel, okay? So for someone specific, you may be actually moving for a job and you're taking all of this wisdom with you. Again, like going back to the owl, you have spent a significant amount of time in hermit mode, okay, developing skills and knowledge that now, again, it's like it's time for you to come out and for this all to become known and seen, utilized, activated, even showing others, okay? Because you're being moved into some sort of leadership position here. So this is a level up, all right? Now I am getting that, again, as far as your strengths goes, this edge that you have now, this is really going to benefit you in this new position. Because again, it's some sort of like really powerful source of confidence for you now. Okay? And the way that all the ways that you've healed, it just looks really good on you now. Again, I'm just feeling a lot of like self-possessed confidence, okay? There's a lot of like really powerful alchemy in the situation, okay? Learning God's secrets, transforming the situation, okay? And and again, there is just nothing but like opportunity, and I'm just seeing like money and like gold coins and just something about like the way that you've transformed this situation, learned God's secrets, the way that your DNA is being unlocked, okay? And this move and actually making these difficult decisions, even though bittersweet, and doing it with confidence is coding abundance like into your creatrix, your simulation, okay? Like I don't know what I mean, do people think that you just like have the answers to everything now? Like you have like Chat GPT in your pocket or something, but this is actually just who you are. All right, what you've blossomed into. And there's not even just one big opportunity here. This is like an overflow of opportunity as well here. All right. And this is your justice. And I am getting that like the divine is saying to just continue to practice acceptance. All right. Because the divine is recognizing that there is something that is hard for you here that you're leaving behind, okay? It's almost like broken hearts, like on both sides, both like, it's breaking your heart to leave. I don't know if this is like, again, you're having to choose like moving and a job opportunity over like a partnership, like a relationship, okay? Or having to leave family behind, or there's something here like that. And so it's bittersweet. It's breaking your heart. It's breaking their heart. Okay, but this is like your passion. All right. You're really learning to follow your heart and for it to be okay to put yourself first. Okay, especially with your Nine of Cups out here. This is part of the wisdom that you've gained. Okay, so you're a giver. You've put people and their needs and their hearts ahead of yours, I'm getting, for like your whole life, okay? Which is why you feel torn, okay? But I am getting that this is really going to be a really big missed opportunity, something that your soul wants to do, that intended to do while you were here. And I think in your heart that if you don't take this opportunity, that that you will have missed out on some sort of personal wish fulfillment here, okay? This is like a dream come true for you, okay? I am feeling like regret and like I made a mistake, okay? And you're gonna like experience more heartbreak if you don't see this through than the heartbreak that you're gonna feel for leaving these people behind, okay? Or this, old situation, or, a combination of things, right? This is also giving like laws of the universe to me as well, okay? Like you've given a lot of energy towards something, and so now it has to give back, right? But I'm just getting like, enjoy your wealth, enjoy these resources, okay? And I get that as someone who is very like responsible with money and things like that, it's like you'll be able to do it again, but still be grateful and smart about it and, you know, not take it too far or anything like that, which is part of your learning process too. Okay. Why this is going to be more like generational wealth than like money that you could lose really quickly, right? Because you know how to take care of it. All right. And also, again, this is just really some sort of like position of respect that you have stepped into. And part of why this edge was so important for you to have going into it. But it's like you've manifested respect or something like that as well. Okay. So I'm seeing a lot of nines in this reading, okay? I'm seeing 10, 10. The letter J could be significant. The number 23 is coming up as well. Okay. But I think that that is all that I have for you. So let me know if this resonates. I really hope that this helped and brought you some clarity, okay, that maybe you needed since you were, or you are currently, you know, feeling a little bit in the dark and this is feeling like bittersweet to you. But I really get that this is your wish fulfillment and it needs to be seen through, okay? But I think that I'm just confirming what your intuition is already telling you. Because again, the way that my third eye was pulsing, like, I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. But I still hope that this helped and brought you some peace and comfort and clarity. Let me know if any of this resonates. As always, thank you so much for trusting and for listening. And I just love you so much. I'm so pulling for you in every way possible. So I will see you in the next one.